Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Stellaris. In the last episode, we continued expanding our territory for the Grand Republic and surveying, doing research, hitting all the various anomalies and events that have been coming up. We have actually encountered now 3 alien civilizations that we are currently attempting to make first contact with. And we actually have one system that is owned by one of them. This factory world there, Alpine. So, we'll hopefully be establishing contact soon. We're now actually beginning to get some more colonizable planets here. We have the Alpha Centauri system, which we're going to be colonizing here pretty soon. We have the Lane system, the Cursec system, which has a continental world. We have the Canandria system, which has a continental world. So yeah, we're going to be trying to grab this little formation of stars over here. Another thing we need to start thinking about is establishing star bases, and then trade value is another thing that is thing we're going to be thinking about. Now, the Sol system, once we can expand the star base here, we're probably going to put another trade hub in, because then that will expand the trade radius of the Sol star base to the Sirius system, to the Canandria system, there, some trade value, and to the Ramas system there. But now we have the Giselian system as well. That's going to need some trade access. And if we continue to expand, we've got Alcygni, the Virac system, Oxagamum system. So yeah. What I'm thinking is that the Zanaya system looks like a good spot for a starport. And for basically a large expanded starbase. Because it'll help pick up trade value from the Giselian system. And it's also on the primary entrance path to the core of our space. So having a big defensive station there, I think, would be a good idea. We're also, I think, going to try and grab the Star Mag system. Just need to get it surveyed and get to it. Now, what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to redirect a science vessel. So some decisions were made in the RP Discord, so they want to go ahead and send some science vessels into potentially foreign territories. So let's do it. Let's send you... Well, that's a dead end, so we'll probably ignore that for now. Let's redirect you out to that system. This science vessel can continue surveying out this route, so it'll be fine. This science vessel over here. Now, this one I gotta redirect because this science vessel is surveying the rim system, and this science vessel is trying to survey the rim system. Now, we do have some special projects, but I think I'm going to pass on... Well, not pass, but we're going to hold off on those for now. I think that getting out there and surveying and exploring is the best option right now, because we want to see what's out there first. All right, now some other things that we're going to be doing. We're going to be wanting to colonize the Alpha Centauri system. So we need 86 more allies. Alloys. You know, that's the right word. Now, another thing I wanted to do before we move much further, actually, let's just unpause it, is look at, is there anything in edicts we want to do? Pin the exact location of any star type. Uh... 19 Unity. You know what? Go ahead and hit map the stars. Well, that's upkeep, not initial cost. I'll have to think about that. Encourage political thought. Research subsidies. That's a lot of our Unity. Okay. Dissected gateway. The shattered remains above Anahita 4 are in fact remains of a gateway that was deliberately and systematically dismantled. Apparently in an attempt to learn how it functions. While the gateway is beyond all hope of repair, by establishing an orbital research facility above Anahita 4, we get a clear picture of its inner working. Okay. Actually, I am going to go ahead and pause here for a minute. The other thing I wanted to do is just review policies. Diplomatic stance, expansionist. I think that's okay. War philosophy, unrestricted wars. I think our war philosophy at the moment is going to be... Well, this is probably something that will... a decision that would need to be made, is what our war philosophy is going to be. Orbital bombardment, indiscriminative. We're going to put that to selective. First contact protocol proactive. Initial border status is open. Mixed economy, wealth creation, robotic workers allowed, refugees welcome, yes. Population controls, slavery, purging, all prohibited, that makes sense. Investment doctrine, balanced. Lobbyism legislation, some lobbyism. Local police. Prison management, okay. Public and private health care, let's see, freedom of birth, yes, we're not making any birth controls. Food quality is decent, that's fine. Environment, not a priority. All plants are worth saving and being protected. It would be a waste to lose even one species. Biological pop happiness, amenities up, monthly energy credits. Minus 10%. Consumer goods. Alloys from jobs down by 5%. Alright, I have to think about that. Animal protection. Educate. There's a lot of stuff in here. Freedom of belief. Propaganda. No interference. Information state. Yeah, standard quality fleet. Naval agenda. We might want to shift to big station focus. That'd be for more of a defensive stance. Let's see. We cannot change policies. Okay, they stay in position for 10 years. So I might want to hold off actually on making that decision. But at least I wanted to know what is here. Gambling, legal. Voting rights, all. Yeah, surveying policy, away teams. Okay. Alright. I think it's just good to just review that for a minute. Now, another adjustment that we want to make is to the fleet. Because now we have destroyers. We just got those right at the end. We have 2 designs. So I want to break up the fleet a little bit. Relay out what they're going to hold. First contact event pending. The sensors detected a particularly clear repeating signal from the Sigma aliens that seems to offer our linguists excellent material for codifying the language. We're optimistic that we will be able to make some significant progress on the back of this stroke of luck. Good. All right. So, what I want to do is transfer ships. I want... And this is going to be our first... No, the first fleet? No, that shouldn't have gone to the second fleet. Okay, hold on. This one is the home fleet. Right, yeah, you need to go to... Oh, transfer to the home fleet. Yes, there we go. This is going to be the... Patrol Fleet Alpha. Alright. I need an admiral to command these ships. So let me get someone here. Well, actually, it looks like I can't afford to recruit an admiral yet, so we'll have to hold off for a minute. But the Patrol Fleet Alpha is going to go on patrol, obviously. Patrol, there we go. I want you to head to the Sirius system, to the Alpha Centauri. Hold on. Okay, well, never mind then. It'll just go to the Sirius system. There we go. We'll just have to get a commander for that here soon. Oh boy, that's a whole lot there. Alright, terraforming candidate discovered. Our detailed survey of Rim 1 has revealed that it may once have supported life in the distant past. There are significant deposits of frozen water at the polar ice caps and beneath the planet's surface. This is the existence of valley networks. Okay, yeah, so we have a terraforming candidate. Ute Floating City. The science expedition team led by Eleanor Barks from the science vessel Archimedes has found something remarkable. Several self-sustaining cities float around this world. Despite some slight damage, they appear to function well, scattered across the surface. Are there remains of other buildings and infrastructure? They were precursors to the floating cities above, or former ones themselves. We may never know. Alright. I don't know if we would call it Ute, but a floating city we found. We gain some unity. Okay, that'll allow me to recruit. Physics research. We have Ute Mechs, science expedition team led by Eleanor Barks of the Archimedes has found something remarkable. Legions of abandoned Titanic mechs stand across the surface of this world, waiting to be reactivated. Their thick armor and colossal bodies suggest that they may have been meant primarily for defense. Despite their advanced age, there are relatively few signs of degradation or loss of function. After careful examination, our scientists have posited these mechs may have been designed for some type of bunker world. Given their propensity for defensive function, they might have made a significant impact on any battle taking place there. Alright then. There's a megastructure in the rim system? Ruined artificial orbital ecosystem. Ah, yes. Okay. Okay, back to the fleet. We want to transfer ships. We want to bring this down. We have made contact with mysterious aliens in the Anawan system. The Daleth aliens. I don't think I have an no, all my envoys are occupied right now. Oh, yeah, the Demon's Maw system. It got claimed. Well, that's something. That system's claimed too. Is the Viriac system also claimed? No, but it's cut off. So I think that's our border. Not enough influence to build an outpost. All right. Back to this. Okay. We're switching that up, and what we want to do, fleet manager, Patrol Fleet Alpha is just going to stay 4 corvettes. Home fleet. I want to knock this down to 4 corvettes. We want 2 Luna class, 1 Phobos class. Okay, can we reinforce you? Actually, we want to hold off on that. First fleet. 4 corvettes. Two Phobos and 1 Luna. Here we go. All right, now I need to create a leader, so that'll be another minute. All right, we've got John Shepard there. Go ahead and throw him onto the patrol fleet for the time being. And we're actually going to need another one. Right, because this fleet's going to need one as well. Just a moment. Alright, so we have Xylon Zebo there. Another requested character. As I mentioned before, that I can't make captains, so I'm just going to take people who are requesting captains and turn them into fleet commanders as they are needed. So, moment, you will go there. And I actually need to rename this destroyer, the Luna class destroyer. This is... Ariat's Legacy? Can I not put a... There we go. Okay. That's a command ship. Oh. First contact event. Public has been informed of a potential first contact in the Star Mag system where the presence of an undefined spacecraft was registered. Early data suggests that this vessel is capable of hyperspace travel. Likely originates from a previously unknown alien civilization. Representatives from all branches of the government are being briefed in the this developing situation. Okay. No thing here. We also had an anomaly in the Anawan system. Abandoned ship has been left to drift aimlessly above this moon. The massive sails protruding from its hull suggested it relied on solar power to function. Alright. Take a look. Alright, get that outpost built.
System survey complete.
Alright, rim system surveyed. Alright, we've got the Canadria system. Let's head toward that black hole over there. Communications received from the Zeta aliens. The Zeta aliens appear to eager to establish communications with us, having sent a large audio and visual transmission that appears to offer the key to translating the language. Our experts are confident that we'll be able to use this to learn to communicate with them soon. Of course, we will have to trust them that their offered translations are not misleading, and that we will be able to reliably interpret information presented from a surely vastly different experiential context. Alright, we now have a better picture of their species. We don't have full contact yet, but it should hopefully be soon. There's life, but not as we know it. The Newton in the Anahita system reports trace amounts of dung have been found in an underground cavern along with small streams of liquid water. It appears some form of life exists on this otherwise dead planet. What is living here has unspiritually thus far eluded us. Unfortunately thus far eluded us. I think it's probably what it's supposed to be. Solar sailor. We discovered an abandoned solar sail ship. The Sunblade vessel was built by an unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails has a large tear where some kind of object passed through it. Alright. Got some research out of it. Alright, Sigma aliens. The public has been informed. Yeah, okay.
Construction complete.
Now, Alpha Centauri needs 12 more alloys. I almost made that same mistake again. Terraforming candidate discovered. Ute Manufactorum. Pythias has found something remarkable. Deep scans of the planet's surface revealed a network of tunnels and vaults buried beneath. Access points on the surface eventually lead to a massive industrial complex surrounding the planet's core. Time-worn technology of an advanced civilization once allowed the complex to drain the core's energy to feed its massive production line. While the engineering team couldn't decipher what the facility was originally intended to manufacture, they had determined that it can be adapted to our needs. Thanks to the mechanical genius of the compound's creators, a catastrophic destabilization of the planet's core seems unlikely. Our engineers do note that stranger things have happened, however. Alright, just need another month to pass so I can get this colony ship going. Let's see, what do we have here?
Research complete.
Hostile fauna, low gravity, and black oily stone. Mineral seems to flee from a big glade at the heart of the continent where tons of strange black and oily stones seem scattered in a curious pattern. There are no noises from the local fauna, and even the grass amongst our scientists' feet feels strangely otherworldly, yet very lush. Probes we extracted from the stone seem to get heavier the further we take them away from the glade. Interesting. Get the colony ship going. We have some unemployed workers here. Let's see, some clerks. The commercial zones, I think, will help. Look at some amenities as well, because we're kind of short there. Let's see, can we clear some blockers? That's a lot of tile blockers. Yeah, let's get those blockers cleared. Actually, do we have blockers here that we can clear? Yeah, we might as well. We have nothing else in the build queue right now. Alright, Star Mag system has been surveyed. Head for the black hole. Actually, what is the research project in the system? Doesn't matter. Survey it. Construction ship. Do we have a construction ship that is semi-nearby? Alright, get moving. Advanced Xeno-Agriculture T. No, let's go for something cheap. Pop growth speed. Alright, let's get our stations being built here. We have made contact with mysterious aliens in the Anawan system. They are beta aliens. We still don't have an available envoy. Tunari Vortex. We have made contact with alpha aliens. Alright. Again, we need to finish our contact that we're making here. Hopefully we'll get something soon. The planet Anawan 1 appears to have a giant ocean of magma, an endless stretch of liquid molten rock. Deep resonance scans indicate part of the core is fully exposed. This area which explains how the magma can stay so hot and liquid. Okay.
Research complete.
Alright. Powered exoskeletons. Tabana gas mining. Yes.
System survey complete.
Tunari Vortex. What is the research project? Study compact star. Alright, yeah, do that. Is that a construction ship?
Research complete. Anomaly found.
Light phenomenon. An unknown phenomenon has been discovered near Zoltar's Mall. It's causing light to be frequently refracted and occasionally even entirely blocked out. Alright, take a look. No, I think there's a survey about it.
System survey complete.
Thin aliens. Okay. The Anawan system has been surveyed. Move on to the next one. Wormhole stabilization. I haven't found any wormholes yet, so basic combat roles. Yeah, we'll take that.
System survey complete.
Yeah, I think our alloys right now need to go to producing ships. Not producing ships. Expanding outposts. That's what I wanted to say. Breathing rift. Anomaly found close to Zoltar's Mall, however, unlikely. Appears to be some type of rift in space. It's possible the great mass of Zoltar's Mall somehow caused it, but its nature is beyond our understanding. The rift not only refracts and blocks light, but it seems to actually draw it in and then push it out repeatedly, as if we're breathing photons. It's like the immense gravitational pull of the rift at some point inhaled in other things as well. We should exercise caution. Keep a close watch until we know more. Issue special project. Breathe in, breathe out. It can be studied from a safe distance. We add keep a close watch until we know more. Abandoned cloud refineries. Deep echo scans from the science ship Explorer have revealed various structures floating in the upper atmosphere of the gas giant Impultov 2. These abandoned structures, presumably refineries, seem to be autonomously sucking in gas at the bottom and processing it into raw solid materials, after which it is storing the materials in a giant hexacylinder tanks. Most of the tanks on the structures appear to be broken, burst from within due to the pressure buildup of the excess materials. We might be able to recover some of the resources in a few of the refineries. Alright, good. Alright, the Newton needs work. On to the next system.
Special project complete.
Compact star studied. This star is a sad reminder of all things in the universe are finite. Once a shining star, this at the end of the lifespan, it collapses into itself. Right, it's a black hole. I'm fascinated by particle research. Alright.
Construction complete.
On to the next system. Let's get an outpost here. Because if someone else claims the Anawan system... Communications established. We are receiving a transmission from the Re2 Flame Builders. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. Alright, first contact with the Re2 Flame Builders. Well met, alien. I represent the Re2 Flame Builders, led by the illustrious Lady of the Flame, Izitsi. We rule our region of space under divine mandate, and so long as you do not interfere in our spiritual affairs, we look forward to learning more about your culture. They are authoritarian, xenophile spiritualists. We greet you as friends. Is rumored in possession of several ancient relics. Okay. So they made first contact with us before we made first contact with them. Okay. Archaeological site discovered. Excuse me. So we need to move on. A little gurgly. Okay, we need to move on, as I was saying, to the next aliens. Let's assign an envoy to begin working on the Daleth aliens. And let's see who these guys are. All right. Let's establish an embassy. Yes, confirm. Propose subjugation. No. So if we go to species... I don't know. Species without a home planet. I don't know what they are, but the Ritu. There we go. So, Arctic preference. So their home world is an Arctic planet. They are pyrokinetic. Members of the species can produce a flame without artificial assistance. This would not only be used for smelting, but also used for war. Ingenious. Energy credits from jobs. Fire breath. Members of the species can unleash a storm of destructive flame, so they can breathe fire. Obviously. And pyromaniacs. Members of this species gain a great joy from burning something. Luxury combustibles are observed to be a staple of their economy, and they are slow breeders. Species reproduces at a slow rate, lowering population growth. Right. Members of the species are good at thinking outside the box and know how to maximize the efficiency of their infrastructure and power grids. Okay. We probably want to get migration treaties up and all the other good sorts of stuff.
System survey complete.
Already surveyed. Can't survey a system in someone else's borders. We can survey systems beyond their borders. Alright, we've established an embassy. Colossal mold. Colossal blobs of mold are seen growing on moist areas of the planet Landine 5. These blobs have a slight gray color and seem to be consuming minerals and metals from the top layer of the soil. Every so often, they burst open, releasing trillions of spores in the atmosphere. Sounds pleasant. Alright. We want to... No, we don't have an envoy to improve relationships right now. Can we offer trade deal? Information. Active sensor link? An exchange for an active sensor link? What about communications? Do you have communications with anybody else? Yes. They will. Confirm. This is picking up unusual emissions from deep within the Dathana system. A very large abandoned station surrounded by dangerous debris seems to be orbiting. It's a seemingly uninteresting planet. Perhaps something might be salvaged from this. Alright. the Thana system. Cool. Floating trees. A deep scan of the gas giant Atropatene 7 has revealed a strange, new, undiscovered phenomenon. Spread out across the gas giant's upper gas layers are small pockets of floating flora. Small islands of roots and vegetation, most in tree form. The leaves and branches are huge and extremely light and swing with every gust of wind. The flowers are shaped like giant, semi-transparent, elongated balloons. The giant floaty leaves simultaneously absorb the little sunlight they get and the various base chemicals found in the gas giant. Space food. Do you want to gain base food? Atropan 7. Where is this? Out there. I'm going to take the, you know what? We'll say space food. We'll just put food on that planet. Okay, we now have the full extent of the Ritu Flame Builders. Unfortunately, we didn't control of the Demon's Ball, but hopefully we'll be able to ally ourselves with the Flame Builders and maintain, you know, access. A small fleet of destroyed battleships have been found within the Phagentris system. The group of ships most likely has been damaged in an ancient conflict and have been floating silently through the void for several thousand years by now. Although they have sustained heavy damage, restoring them will most likely be quite feasible once we can build our own battleships. Yeah. That is which system? That's this system. Alright, discovery of the Ritu Flame Builders. Many Republic citizens are fascinated at the discovery of the Ritu Flame Builders, a new highly advanced Xeno society. News outlets are abuzz with speculation about the Ritu, and the population begs to be able to learn more. Inspired by this wave of enthusiasm, the Something has approached government officials with an ambitious plan to reach out to the Ritu Flame Builders. Authorities propose a cultural exchange that humans and Ritu can learn to understand each other better. If the Flame Builders agree, several private starships will take a group of humans to their territory, where they will spend several months living among the Ritu. With the Ritu Flame Builders reciprocating in kind, should we propose such an exchange? Of course! Okay, we have new traditions available. Yes, they agree. Very good. Now, decision was made to go ahead and open up another tradition, in particular diplomacy. Now, especially now that we actually have some neighbors. Let's go ahead and adopt that tradition. Covered cache. While clearing the wreckage on Earth, we discovered an ancient cache of technology which dates back to our former empire. Only a minimal amount of research should be required to reintegrate this knowledge into our technology base. Alright, good. Other terraforming candidate discovered. It seems to be the same event every time it pops up.
Construction complete.
Alright, Talasagni system is done. Let's start heading toward the side Dinope system. We need more alloys. We're making lots of minerals. Sirius Prime. Oh, we can upgrade the planetary administration. Let's do that. Actually, Earth. Let's build some alloy foundries and make that a priority. Whose Jock civilization encountered? We have detected presence of a pre-space alien civilization on Varnia in the Landine system. The evidence is that they have harnessed the power of the atom, and nuclear weapons may be prolific among their many divided nation states. The possibility of a sudden self-inflicted extinction event is high. You should consider building an observation post. Well, potentially, if we actually get expanded out there. The Ritu delegation arrived today in a rapturous applause. Humans line the streets to greet the new aliens, and billions upon billions watch their arrival in the news channels. Our own delegation reports it has arrived to a similar reception. Optimism is high that the mission will be a success. Excellent.
Construction complete.
Actually, I would rather prioritize the Star Mag system, if possible. Because it seems like a really good system to hold as a forward defense outpost.
Colonization in progress.
Alpha Centauri Prime was once an important colony of the Prior Republic. Some of its infrastructure remains usable as a base of recolonizing the planet. Excellent. We had the ruined arcology. Alright, colony is establishing. Let's keep surveying.
Anomaly found.
Oh, hold on. Significant scarring of the surface of this world and the pattern cannot be natural. Alright, take a look.
Research complete.
Alright. The Litugena system is not a bad system if that ends up being a border system. So we'll hold there for now. Gene mapping is done. Starbase capacity +2. Not important. Let's clear some tile blockers. Scientist trait gained. Develop new skills. Industry expert. Alright. The Pythias has made another interesting discovery. Another world with above average core temperature. The tectonic plates on this world seem very stable. This is probably thanks to a few very large volcanoes that regularly release pressure that builds up beneath the plates. Further study will be required to see how the liquid mantle in such hot core planets interacts with dense metal center. Do a more thorough investigation. No, we don't want to spend the influence right now. Fascinating. I mean, first contact was the mysterious aliens in the solar system, the Upsilon aliens. We're bumping into more aliens than we know what to do with right now. Hi. The rifts on the Thana 2A are indeed breeding. According to the survey team, it states the first 196 digits of pi is expressed in base 14. Prominent sociologists are now speculating furiously as to why the authors believed anyone capable of reading this message would need the information.
Anomaly found.
Some unusual energy readings emanating from a moon in the Atropatan system.
System survey complete.
Alright, system survey complete. Landine system. Keep pushing.
System survey complete.
And someone took it. Alright, well, there's our border then. Change of plans. Build an outpost there.
Research complete.
Expanding gas production. Proton torpedo battery. Oh, all kinds of stuff here. Tibetan gas optimization. You know what? Take it. 2 months. Knock that out real quick. Coldax system. Optical sensors isolate a cluster of shapes on the barren surface of Coldax 1 that could be buildings. Go ahead and take a look. Let's keep going. Magnetic reversal. The magnetic field of Atrapan 8A experienced a complete reversal while it was being observed by the Newton. This rare event has interchanged the positions of the moon's magnetic poles. Fortunately, it was all recorded by the sensors of our ship, providing our scientists with a lot of valuable data. Excellent.
Research complete.
Alright, there we go. Heat-resistant materials. Not sure what that even does for me.
Research complete.
Self-regenerating slime. Daily hull regen plus 0.5%. Robot assembly plants. I'm gonna take the heat-resistant materials. We got our basic combat roles. Defense turbo lasers. These are point defense turbo lasers. Research station output, planetary FTL inhibitors. Let's take the turbo laser point defense.
Construction complete. Incoming transmission.
We believe that the Grand Republic of Earth and the Ritu Flame Builders have much to offer one another. We suggest entering into a mutually beneficial commercial pact. We definitely... They are overwhelming? They must have a much larger fleet than we do. They absolutely have a vastly larger fleet than we do. It's a ton of Corvettes. That's 40 Corvettes in a fleet. Well, we just have not been prioritizing building warships. In fact, let's go ahead and upgrade this starport here in the Zanaya system. So the Tethel system will also become
System survey complete.
a major starbase as well.
Incoming transmission.
Consumer aliens. Our progress in establishing meaningful communications with them has stalled. It appears that they speak in strange riddles. Okay. Research agreement proposal. They want a research agreement. We definitely agreed to a research agreement. Friendly neutral relations.
System survey complete.
All right. Keep venturing out.
Construction complete.
Has anybody claimed this system yet? No. But this has been finished. Get those mining stations built, please. That gets us a gateway. Progress update on the Discovery mission. Our respective delegations have spent some time building rapport with their hosts. Initial differences between humans and Ritu have been smoothed over, and we are learning fascinating novelties about and building a closer relationship with the Ritu daily. Excellent. The Explorer found on Koldax 1... What the Explorer found on Koldax 1 were not buildings, but surprisingly regular mineral outcroppings. Science Officer Paul Kruger asserts that these angular blocks of rock are the product of interactions between tectonic plates. Their shapes are a result of the unusual technophysics, or tectonophysics, inherent in the planet's crust. The perfect angularity of these thrust faults implies the possibility of aliens tampering with Koldax 1's crust at some point in the past. Alright. Interesting. We can actually start getting mining stations built for Topanagas. Yeah, there we go. Get those going. Same over here.
Evading hostile fleet.
My first contacts with the mysterious aliens in the Afriri system. They're the Pei aliens. They're crystalline entities. Okay. Oh, that's a dead end. Floating kelp. The gas giant Deuterium 3 seems to have colossal kelp-like flora floating in its upper atmosphere. These floating kelp are hundreds of meters long and have giant leaves all tightly winded around a central tube filled with plant sap. These tubes seem to easily transport the absorbed gases from the leaves up to the lengthy translucent roots, where sunlight converts it into nutrients. We can harvest these. Food or society research? That's not a ton of society research, so we'll just go ahead and say we can harvest them. Where is this? The Deuterium 3 system. That's down here. Yeah, harvest them, because we're not going to be able to do anything with that. At least, not for the time being.
System survey complete.
Terraforming candidate. Alright, that's progressing. This science ship needs... keep heading in this direction. Alright, move on to a different system to survey then. Okay, what I'd like you to do is head... We're getting some mining stations built. Actually, hold on. Change of plans. Nobody's claimed that. For some reason, I was thinking that somebody had claimed that. Now... Hold on, I'm rethinking again. While clearing wreckage on Earth, we discovered an ancient cache of technology which dates back to our former Republic, not Empire. Only a minimal amount of research should be required to reintegrate this knowledge into our technology base. Field modulation. Excellent. No, I'm going to go back to what I was doing. Because even if this is not a high important system. I think it's more important to claim this group of systems surrounding, you know, there than anything else. I'd like the Atropatan system if at all possible.
Construction complete. Research complete.
The aliens appear to establish communications, eager to establish communication with us. All right. Unlocks clearing tile blockers. Planetary capital, Hall of Judgment, Naval Logistics Office. Yeah, colonial centralization. Let's go with that.
System survey complete.
Our science officer has found an anomaly. Requires extensive probing. All right, go for it. Probe away.
Construction complete.
Zanaya Starbase has finished its construction queue. What I would like you to build is a trade hub. Yeah, build a trade hub.
Anomaly found.
We now use the claim positronic microchip casus belli on the Re2 flame builders. Really? Large amount of ship debris we found in orbit around this moon. Possibly the remnants of some kind of massive fleet action. Go for it. Survey completed. Though our surveys of habitable worlds, our biologists have collected a vast amount of data on alien life forms. Many of our older theories on the development of life have been disproved. Okay, got a pile of research.
System survey complete.
Terraforming candidates. Science expedition team led by Rakesh Naik on the Pythias has found something remarkable. Upon landing, we have discovered that this world is untouched, save for a lone structure lying in the heart of the forest. This building is still powered and contains only a few rooms. Strange markings not too dissimilar from runes skitter across display surfaces. It's possible this could be the remnants of an archaic language or the ramblings of a long-dead madman. Linguistics experts assert that continued research of this runic language could lead to significant advances in understanding of alien social constructs and idioms. Alright. You're receiving a transmission from the Spirin Compact. It appeared to have successfully translated our language. Alright. They are fanatic xenophile pacifists. Interesting. They are down there. Alright. Did that free up an envoy? That did free up an envoy. Okay. Let's get to work on the beta aliens.
Research complete.
The Newton's crew is reporting that they found something spectacular on Lil 2 on the surface lies traces of an explorative expedition of another civilization. Left behind are some well-preserved documents and artifacts. The proposed action by Chief Science Officer, this person, is to send the tax findings to our homeworld for translation. There is also the possibility to sell them off to a private investor. Another homeworld for research, indeed. Okay, so keep the science vessels moving. Build an outpost in the Kier Sec system. Let's grab the ceramo metal armor. The Star Mag system was claimed, was it not? It was, in fact, claimed. Alright, the Tethel system. Go ahead and upgrade that starbase. Alright, we now have encountered the Wall aliens in the Voom system. The Rho aliens in the Omicron Persei system. Clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit of Nimeroth 7A at some point in the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the moon is pockmarked with craters from stray weapons blasts, and scans from the Archimedes have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are in all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Alright. Mount Graveyard Expedition. Intriguing. Where is this? There? Alright, yeah, once you're done, go ahead and circle back and hit that research project.
System survey complete.
Perfect. Keep on rolling. What I'd like to do is get down over here and... Oh, we now know who's over here. There's somebody else. There's somebody else that has that system.
Construction complete.
Okay, we are getting more alloys. Clouds of life. Large green clouds can be seen from far away looking at the gas giant Pandil 6. The vibrant green is in stark contrast with the white, yellowish cloud layers and dark brown bands of denser gas. Our science ship Galileo, currently surveying the system of Pandil, has discovered that these green clouds are actually a life form. Tiny plankton-like life forms float across the upper layers of the gas giant, absorbing both gases and sunlight in order to grow, multiply, and survive. Excellent. We've been finding a lot of gas giant life recently. Alright, but I think this is where we're going to stop for today. We're making some good progress, I think. Let me just make sure there isn't anything I need to take care of before I end. Give me a moment. Okay, I think we're good for now. So yeah, we'll go ahead and end the episode here. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.